Believed to have existed in the Indian Ocean and connecting India, Madagascar, and Australia, Lemuria is an ancient landmass the size of a large continent that comprised a series of islands that sank beneath the ocean millions of years ago. Often associated with other mythical lands and lost continents such as Atlantis and Mu, some theories have suggested that these lost continents were interconnected or were part of the same ancient civilization. But let us venture back in time when the world's visage wore a different countenance, approximately 78,000 years ago. When Lemuria proudly sprawled across the vast expanses of the Pacific, its dominion spanned far and wide, surpassing the dimensions of Australia by a significant margin, approximately 10 to 12% larger. During that era, Lemuria, the red-colored continent, became the cradle for the rise of the first known civilization. Astonishingly, this thriving society endured for a remarkable span of 52,000 years, with legends whispering that its demise was a result of cataclysmic earthquakes born out of a pole shift some 26,000 years ago, around 24,000 BC. Named after the wondrous lemur, an endearing primate belonging to the prosimian family and which once thrived upon the Indian and Pacific Oceans, these captivating creatures that also once thrived in Lemuria now dwell exclusively upon the lands of Madagascar and the surrounding smaller islands, bearing a silent testament to their distant origins. In the mid-1800s, the genesis of Lemuria found its roots in the visionary mind of the esteemed British lawyer and zoologist named Philip Sclater, who sparked the discussion about a mysterious land. Sclater's interest was piqued when he discovered an abundance of lemur fossils in Madagascar and India, but he couldn't find any in Africa or the Middle East. This peculiar finding led him to propose an intriguing idea that India and Madagascar were once connected by land and formed part of a larger continent he named Lemuria. Other scientists also entertained the possibility of such a continent. Meanwhile, in 1840, a French naturalist named Etienne Geoffroy Saint-Hilaire speculated about an ancient connection between Madagascar and India. Then, in 1859, a British naturalist named Alfred Wallace suggested that the unique animal species found on the island of Celebes could only be explained by the existence of a submerged continent. And Ernst Haeckel, a German zoologist, naturalist, and marine biologist renowned for his discoveries, furthered the discussion in 1869 with his book, The History of Creation. Haeckel believed in the theory of evolution and proposed that the first humans might have descended from primates in Asia and Africa, including a lost continent in the Indian Ocean. This idea gained acceptance in the scientific community as it explained a possible migratory route from Africa to Indonesia. Haeckel even created a hypothetical map of Lemuria, which he simply referred to as Paradise. According to his map, this ancient continent acted as a land bridge connecting Central East Africa with the Philippines. Haeckel expressed his thoughts in his book, writing, "Here it is supposed that the probable primitive home or paradise is Lemuria, a tropical continent that is currently below sea level in the Indian Ocean. Its former existence in the Tertiary period seems very likely based on numerous facts in animal and plant geography, but it is also possible that the hypothetical cradle of the human race may be found further east in Hindustan or beyond India, or further west in East Africa." Interestingly, beyond the realm of scientific discourse, the concept of Lemuria captivated not only scientists but also esoteric societies. Among the late 19th century mystics and occultists, one name shone brightly: Helena Blavatsky. Hailing from Russia, she possessed a reputation for extraordinary psychic talents that astounded all who encountered her. Her abilities encompassed clairvoyance, clairaudience, telepathy, and even the uncanny ability to peer into the deepest recesses of others' minds. Blavatsky's psychic prowess was so remarkable that she garnered attention beyond mere parlor tricks. In fact, she aided law enforcement by solving perplexing murder cases, providing precise details about the crimes that left authorities dumbfounded. But it was in 1888 that she unfurled her mesmerizing insights into Lemuria through her influential work, The Secret Doctrine. Within the pages of her book, Blavatsky wove a captivating narrative proposing that Lemuria played a vital role as the cradle of one of the 7 human races. Her words painted a portrait of a bygone era millions of years in the past, where an ancient humanoid race thrived alongside majestic dinosaurs. These beings, according to Blavatsky, possessed 4 arms and 4 eyes, their very essence intertwined with the concept of hermaphroditism and egg-laying. Remarkably, this description closely resembles certain ancient Indian deities who are often depicted with multiple limbs. Blavatsky's audacious revelation sent ripples through esoteric circles, where enthusiasts delved into the enigmatic depths of her claims. The idea of an advanced humanoid race coexisting with the mighty dinosaurs, their existence veiled in the mists of time, fueled imaginations and ignited debates that transcended conventional boundaries. And while some may dismiss ancient sacred texts as mere bedtime stories, compelling evidence suggests that certain legends hold kernels of truth, however fantastical they may appear. A remarkable instance of this is the tale of King Rama and the Vanaras, humanoid monkey beings recounted in the epic Ramayana. According to this ancient narrative, King Rama's beloved wife was held captive, prompting him and his valiant army of Vanaras to construct a colossal bridge between India and Sri Lanka. Initially, the story was viewed skeptically by those outside the Hindu tradition and dismissed as a mere myth. However, the tides of perception shifted years later when satellite images captured by NASA revealed something intriguing. This structure bore an uncanny resemblance to an ancient bridge now partially submerged beneath the ocean's depths. Suddenly, the Ramayana's tale held a glimmer of credibility. The text itself delved into the construction process with astonishing detail, shedding light on the project's intricacies. From surveys to planning, execution to post-completion, the Ramayana's account echoed the fundamental principles of architecture still practiced today. Nala, the esteemed chief engineer, presided over the project, lending his name to the bridge now also known as Nala Setu, or the Bridge of Nala. The sacred text offered meticulous descriptions of the construction materials employed and the precise types of trees ingeniously arranged along the ocean's surface, providing a wooden foundation or cushioning effect. Layer upon layer, the Vanaras stacked large and small stones atop this natural framework, carefully shaping the bridge's form. To ensure proper alignment, the resourceful Vanaras clung to ropes on either side of the bridge, employing a technique that resonates with modern engineering practices even today. The revelation of this submerged bridge captured by NASA's watchful eye ignited a renewed appreciation for the wisdom contained within ancient texts. Similarly, the authenticity of the ancient bridge story was unequivocally validated when Dr. Badrin Ariyanan, a distinguished figure who had served as the director of the Geological Survey of India, embarked on an investigation into this extraordinary structure. With a team of experts, Dr. Badrin Ariyanan undertook an intriguing endeavor that involved drilling 10 boreholes along the alignment of the bridge. What they uncovered would leave them astounded and affirm the bridge's historicity. An astonishing revelation came to light as the drills delved approximately 6 meters beneath the surface. There, concealed within the layers of the earth, lay a consistent stratum of calcareous sandstone, corals, and rock materials, a resounding testament to human craftsmanship. The evidence could not be denied. The ancient bridge was indeed a product of human hands, a marvel of ingenuity forged ages ago. The further comprehensive research conducted in the wake of this discovery served to deepen the bridge's connection to the epic Ramayana. Astonishingly, the investigations revealed that the bridge was constructed approximately 7,000 years ago, aligning precisely with the period when the Ramayana was penned. Such synchronicity added a profound layer of significance to the narrative, bridging the gap between myth and reality. And an intriguing detail emerged from the pages of the Ramayana itself, the description of the bridge's proportions. The epic proclaimed a ratio of 10:1 for its length and width, an aspect that would leave an indelible mark on the bridge's identity. Astonishingly, when measured in the present day, the bridge stretched an impressive 35 kilometers or 21 miles in length, with a width of 3.5 kilometers or 2.1 miles. Exactly conforming to the remarkable 10:1 ratio elucidated in the ancient text. Upon scrutinizing the enigmatic bridge, scientists delved deeper into its composition, unearthing captivating revelations that shed new light on its origin. They made a startling observation through meticulous analysis. The rocks employed in its construction were older than the very sand surrounding them. This realization held profound implications, affirming that the rocks had been deliberately placed there, their arrangement meticulously engineered. Intriguingly, the bridge's antiquity puzzled experts. Some scientists postulated a staggering age of 1.7 million years, predating the existence of modern humans. It was an era when Homo erectus, a species preceding the Neanderthals, roamed the earth. The question that arose was astonishing. Could the legendary army of humanoid monkeys led by Rama himself actually be the ancestors of humankind, specifically Homo erectus? It was a tantalizing possibility. Homo erectus, although lacking the intellectual capacities required for sophisticated construction, possessed formidable physical strength, aligning with the bridge's impressive magnitude. The prospect of ancient beings akin to Rama guiding and utilizing Homo erectus for such monumental undertakings ignited the imaginations of researchers worldwide. This captivating notion opened a gateway to alternative narratives questioning the conventional understanding of human evolution. Could it be that our ancestry bore traces of an intricate interplay between these ancient beings and Homo erectus? Was there a symbiotic relationship that shaped the course of both species? As the legend goes, once the magnificent bridge stood complete, King Rama fearlessly led his army across its expanse, embarking on a daring mission to rescue his beloved wife from captivity. They traversed the bridge with unwavering determination, triumphantly defeating the captor and liberating the queen. However, their return journey would be an extraordinary spectacle, defying the laws of conventional travel. In the pages of sacred texts, it is whispered that Rama ascended to the skies, borne aloft by his vanorous companions. These celestial beings, often depicted as blue-skinned and revered as deities, possessed remarkable vehicles capable of flight. In present times, we refer to these wondrous contraptions as unidentified flying objects, UFOs. So could this extraordinary megastructure from the Ramayana be the key to unraveling the mysteries of Vimanas? And meanwhile, turning our gaze to the ancient Tamil culture of South India, we delve into a history that predates renowned civilizations such as Sumeria and Egypt. Some even hail it as the very cradle of human civilization, a testament to the ingenuity and wisdom that thrived in these ancient lands. Within the pages of Sangam literature, the oldest known literary works in South India, we find a remarkable tale, one that weaves a narrative of an advanced Tamil civilization flourishing on a now submerged continent known as Kumari Kandam, lost to the depths of time. The Tamil people to this day hold steadfast to the belief in the existence of this mythical land, regarding it as their place of origin. Kumari Kandam, situated in the Pacific and Indian Oceans, once spanned the line connecting Africa and South India via the enchanting island of Madagascar. Alas, the relentless rise of sea levels marking the end of the last ice age ultimately submerged the once thriving continent, compelling the Tamils to disperse, merge with different groups, and forge new languages, races, and civilizations. Within the hearts of many there lingers a belief, an unwavering conviction that not only the Tamils but all of humanity traces their lineage back to the fabled inhabitants of Kumari Kandam. They posit that the Tamil culture served as the wellspring from which enlightening civilizations blossomed, and that the Tamil language, a complex linguistic woven from the mother languages of diverse peoples, carries echoes of ancient wisdom within it. And so deep within the annals of time, a remarkable tale unfolds, recounting the ancient Lemurian continent of Kumari Kandam. Immerse yourself in a bygone era, the Mesozoic era, when this enchanting land still thrives as an integral part of the mainland. Alas, the capricious tides of fate would bring forth a cataclysmic shift, forever altering the course of history. Researchers postulate that during this epoch, a gradual ascent in water levels caused the separation of Kumari Kandam from the surrounding landmass. The ebb and flow of these rising waters marked the beginning of an extraordinary transformation. And astonishingly, the National Institute of Oceanography of India unveils a captivating revelation. The sea level, a mere 15,000 years ago, stood approximately 100 meters lower than the present day. It was an era when an ancient world thrived, bathed in the warm embrace of sunlight. Yet destiny had other plans. As if in a symphony of upheaval, the surging tides unleashed a torrential flood, its force unparalleled. With each relentless surge, the waters voraciously devoured an entire continent and a civilization steeped in the echoes of antiquity. Such was the magnitude of this event that Professor Shanmugathas, a devoted researcher from the region, ponders with awe. One can scarcely fathom the immense force required for the tidal currents to engulf a once majestic, mountainous expanse that stood proudly along the ancient coastal strip of the Tamil world. Imagine, if you will, the spectacle that unfolded, the grandeur of a lost land sinking beneath the waves, its vibrant civilizations engulfed by the embrace of an unforgiving ocean. This catastrophic flood, an unwelcome harbinger of change, left in its wake a void, a testament to the ephemeral nature of existence. In the depths of those submerged realms whispered secrets of forgotten cultures and untold stories of human endeavors that now lie concealed, awaiting discovery by intrepid explorers and inquisitive minds. In the depths of time, a flood of epic proportions cascaded across the globe, leaving in its wake a trail of legends that echoes through the annals of countless cultures. But could this cataclysmic deluge be the very same biblical flood recounted in tales from every corner of the world? And so the pieces of an enigmatic puzzle begin to align. Venturing into the realm of modern discovery, scientists stumbled upon a compelling clue on the tropical haven of Mauritius. It was there, amidst the azure depths of the Indian Ocean, that a revelation awaited. In 2013, explorers unveiled a hidden trove, an array of granite fragments strewn along an extensive shelf extending southward from India toward Mauritius. The presence of these granitic remnants served as a silent testament to an ancient land now submerged beneath the ocean's depths. But the mystery deepened further still. On the island of Mauritius, a team of intrepid geologists embarked on a quest to unlock the secrets hidden within its geological fabric. And what they uncovered was an awe-inspiring and astonishing discovery that defied conventional wisdom. Buried within the island's very core lay zircon crystals, their origins reaching back an unfathomable 3 billion years, a time predating the island's own birth by millions of years. The revelation spoke of a primordial landmass ancient beyond measure, silently swallowed by the Indian Ocean's depths. And so, in homage to the land that once was, geologists christen this lost continent Mauritius, a name forever intertwined with the mythic realm of Lemuria and the legendary fabric of Kumari Kingdom. As these tantalizing pieces of the puzzle converge, a humbling realization dawns upon us. Despite the remarkable advancements of our modern age, the mysteries that enshroud our planet's past remain vast and impenetrable. Earth, it seems, harbors within its depths untold tales of ancient civilizations, their wisdom and prowess forever lost to the ravages of time. For every mystery unraveled, a myriad more emerges, beckoning us to delve further into the abyss of forgotten history. As we confront these enigmas, we are reminded of the sage words spoken by Napoleon Bonaparte, resonating through the corridors of time. History is the version of past events that people have decided to agree upon. Our understanding of the past is but a fragment, a patchwork of tales woven by humanity's collective memory. Meanwhile, in the mists of antiquity, we will journey into the hypotheses of their chronicle and assess the ancient battle with the Atlanteans. As ancient lore tells, these Lemurians were not mere mortals but hailed from a highly advanced extraterrestrial society. Their very existence defied the limitations of time and life itself, their lifespan stretching beyond a millennium. They stood above ordinary humans at an awe-inspiring height of 4 to 5 meters, their presence commanding reverence and awe. But it was not just their physical stature that set them apart. The Lemurians possessed extraordinary attributes that defied the norms of human physiology. Sporting 3 eyes, 2 gazing forward and 1 mystic eye at the back, they were bestowed with a vision that transcended the ordinary. And their forms were adorned with 4 hands, a testament to their inherent dexterity and capabilities. However, the Lemurians possessed a peculiar distinction. They lacked certain human organs, including the digestive system. Instead, they drew sustenance from the very essence of nature, harnessing the boundless energy that permeated their surroundings. Yet it was not their physical attributes alone that distinguished the Lemurians. Their essence resonated with the spiritual realms, for they were beings of profound spirituality and enlightenment. Their very soul seemed intertwined with the fabric of the universe, granting them unfathomable supernatural powers. Through the ethereal art of telepathy, their minds communed in harmony, weaving a fabric of interconnected thoughts. And the laws of gravity held no dominion over them, for they possessed the gift of levitation, defying the earthly bounds that confined ordinary mortals. And as the veils of time unveiled the secrets of the past, their clairvoyant gaze pierced through the illusions of the present, revealing the unseen truths that lay veiled from ordinary eyes. In ancient times, there was a legendary civilization called Lemuria. They were spiritually enlightened and highly advanced. The Lemurians eventually evolved into humans and divided into male and female sexes. And there are various theories about the connection between Lemuria and Atlantis. Some believe they existed at the same time but in different locations. Others think that Lemurians descended from survivors of the Atlantean cataclysm. Regardless, the Lemurians were not interested in material wealth but focused on spiritual matters. And some suggest that Lemuria existed before Atlantis, indicating that spirit came before matter. Some even propose the idea that advanced extraterrestrial beings seeded humanity on Earth 200,000 years ago. They foresaw a cataclysm, leaving relics behind to prove their existence and culture. According to legends, most of the Lemurian population perished in a cataclysm, but a small group survived. Similarly to Atlantis, Lemuria vanished, leaving only remnants of a forgotten world. The clairvoyant Edgar Cayce had visions of the Lemurians who were different from the Atlanteans. They had no karmic debt to redeem and focused on mastering their physical forms. And geologists discovered submerged granite fragments in the Indian Ocean, suggesting Lemuria may have existed there. Megalithic structures like Easter Islands and Moai are believed to be created by the Lemurians. The Tamil narrative of Kumari Kandam aligns with the idea of Lemuria as well. Evidence shows that around 14,500 years ago, sea levels were lower, potentially linking Sri Lanka and mainland India. Rising sea levels flooded the coasts, including Lemuria, which may have been Kumari Kandam. Lemuria and Atlantis allegedly became arenas of nuclear conflict over 12,000 years ago. The Anunnaki, a race that seduced the Atlanteans, provoked a nuclear war. Lemurians and Atlanteans perished, but a few survived. Lemuria was located in the Pacific Ocean, while Atlantis was in the Atlantic. Carl Brughera's Chronicles of Akakor describes their civilization surpassing ours. The escalating conflict led to devastating battles, shifting rivers, crumbling mountains, and irreversible changes to the sun. Floods transformed the world. Meanwhile, James Churchward discovered tablets with the secrets of Lemuria. These writings claim Lemuria sank 12,000 years ago, with remnants in Easter Island and Polynesian Isles. And Edgar Cayce claimed to have received telepathic transmissions from extraterrestrial beings, mentioning a vast Atlantean history and interstellar travels. In the ancient annals of history, conflicting tales emerge about the Atlanteans. Some say they fell victim to corruption over time, while others suggest they hailed from a distant alien solar system. These enigmatic beings clashed with the Lemurians, igniting a monumental war that unfolded 25,000 years ago. The Lemurians, advocates of non-interference, championed a harmonious coexistence, while the Atlanteans hungered for dominance and control. As the war raged on, devastating nuclear detonations rocked the land, claiming the lives of more than 60 million Lemurians. In the face of such destruction, the survivors sought refuge in hidden caves, plotting their retaliation against the Atlanteans. However, their respite was short-lived, as cataclysmic natural disasters unleashed by the unleashing of powerful weapons brought ruin to their land. The once vibrant and thriving civilization of Lemuria was engulfed by chaos and swallowed by the unforgiving forces of nature. Amidst this destruction, both the Lemurians and the Atlanteans chose to retreat from the world, disappearing into obscurity. They left behind enigmatic symbols etched into ancient stones as markers of their existence. These mysterious insignias, hidden within caves and scattered across the globe, became enigmatic breadcrumbs for future generations to ponder. Over time, new civilizations emerged from the ashes of Lemuria and Atlantis, shaping the course of human history. The remnants of these ancient civilizations, hidden and silently observed, influenced the rise of cultures such as Sumer, Egypt, India, and China. The echoes of Lemuria and Atlantis resonated throughout the ages, leaving an indelible mark on the fabric of human existence. But the story does not end there. Legends speak of the return of the Atlanteans and Lemurians rising once more from the depths of time. They would come out of hiding, their knowledge and wisdom ripe for rediscovery. The secrets of their advanced technologies, the esoteric teachings of their spiritual practices, and the tales of their interstellar journeys would once again grace the world. The ancient symbols left behind by these civilizations, the spirals and crescent moons, would serve as a beacon for those willing to unravel the mysteries that lie dormant in the shadows of forgotten caves. And so, as the wheel of time turns and the pages of history unfold, the legacy of Lemuria and Atlantis endures. It is a story of conflict, resilience, and the eternal quest for knowledge and enlightenment. The enigmatic Lemurians and the ambitious Atlanteans, entwined in an ancient struggle, continue to captivate the human imagination, beckoning those who dare to venture into the depths of the past in search of hidden truths. In the end, the manipulative Anunnaki returned and took control of Earth, marking the beginning of recorded history. The legends of Lemuria and Atlantis continue to captivate the human imagination despite being shrouded in mystery and obscured by time.